guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am so happy you found us. Today we are talking about fall ideas for your front porch or for your entryway, so let's just get into it. Okay, so you can use real pumpkins, you can use small fake pumpkins, big pumpkins, whatever your heart desires. I am just going to give you an idea today using those styrofoam pumpkins from my Dollar Tree haul. What I did was I made these pumpkins into a topsy-turvy pumpkin set. Okay, and I used these guys. If you look back at that video, they had long dowels or sticks so they could be poked into floral arrangements. I cut off the sticks, obviously, and used those to attach my foam pumpkins together. Okay, so this is one way you could do it. Now, if you want to use real pumpkins, you're going to have to use a big dowel proportionate to the real pumpkins you're using. When you use real pumpkins, a couple of things to keep in mind. One, they are heavier, and two, they rot. So as they rot and dry up or get moist from rain or whatever, they're going to fall off your dowel. Just FYI. Okay, these guys will do that too. They won't rot, but they will fall off if it gets too windy or whatever. So what I did was I used the dowels from the little pumpkin, from the little scarecrows. I used those. I also used some E6000 glue and glued everything down as well. Okay. Now the problem with these pumpkins are they're not very big. So to make a real statement by a front porch, I would say get some fake ones from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or somewhere else, or use real ones. Again, everybody has their their pros and cons. These were cheap, but they're small. The ones from Hobby Lobby are nice and bigger, but they're also more costly. The real ones, they're cheap and they're bigger, which are pros, but they rot, and depending on where you live, depends on how fast they rot. So they might not last very long, so that's up to you. But like I said, this is just so you will see, to give you an example. Okay, so once I got them where I wanted them and the glue has had time to set and everything, now I will go back and you can either paint these or you could decoupage them. And the reason I didn't do it before is because it would get messed up trying to get them in the right place. I would not paint off, or the decoupage actually makes them so hard that I wouldn't have been able just to poke my wooden dowels through. But this is what they're going to look like once I do all of the decoupage on them. And these have some little leaves. Very cute. Very simple. And they look amazing, okay? So you can decoupage these or you can paint them. Whatever you want to do. After you do that, then you need to think, how are you going to display them either out on your front porch or by your entryway? You could put them, and the way I would like to do it, the best way would be to get a flower pot that is proportionate in size, put some floral foam, and then some more dowels or some more little, what do you call those things? Chopsticks. Attach the bottom pumpkin to the floral foam with chopsticks or dowels, whatever. And then cover the floral foam with moss. That would be my preferred method. Now, if you don't have a flower pot that's proportionate to your pumpkins, you can always get hay bales if you want to, or wooden crates. Now, what works with this size Dollar Tree little pumpkin stacked up is this crate that I happened to get at my garage sale. Who knew? Okay, so I'm going to show you how this is going to look out. So that's what it looks like sitting on the crate, and the pumpkins are all topsy-turvy. It's a good look. I like the way it looks. And then once I get everything painted or decoupaged, it's going to look amazing. The only thing is, like I said, it's small, and it's because I did use those Dollar Tree pumpkins. Let's see. It is a total of about 18 inches total. In the grand scheme of things, when you put stuff outside on your front porch or in your entryways, you want something bigger than 18 inches, because I was going to show you here. 18 inches is not very tall at all, okay? So my advice to you would be to get bigger pumpkins from Hobby Lobby or from Michael's, somewhere where you can get them a good deal, or to get real ones if you want to, you know, worry about them rotting. And do at least, let's see, do at least 30 inches. That's a nice height by a front door or in a home. 30 inches or above is probably your minimum you want to do. Now, if you do these outside and you go ahead and do these little ones outside and you use a flower pot to put them in, another thing you could do is before you put them topsy-turvy, cut out. So if you're going to go with the little ones and you have a pot that's proportionate, that's great. If I had a flower pot that was proportionate, I would definitely use a flower pot. I don't. I have looked everywhere, so I'm going to use my crate. They're still going to look amazing. And I can leave this outside here because, one, I don't have any water going to my front yard because it's all desert landscaped. Two, I live in Southern California, and besides the really weird thunderstorms we got last night, we normally don't have a lot of rain. So this could actually set outside. What I will do is I will probably stick some twist ties in this bottom pumpkin and anchor it to this crate so we do get wind. I live near the ocean, so wind doesn't blow these down my street, okay? But otherwise, they're perfectly fine to sit outside. It's not going to get messed up from water or anything. If I was going to use the flower pot, and I had some dirt and some flowers, what I would do is I would cut out the top here. I would cut out the top here, and then I would cut out kind of a side here, put some potting soil in, and put some flowers. Because these pumpkins are hollow, and because they're styrofoam, they would hold dirt, they would evaporate water, so you could actually do some potted plants in these. They would look really cool. Just a thought. You can do the potted plant idea in the bigger fake ones from Hobby Lobby and Michael's. You can also do the potted plants in real ones as well. In fact, the real ones are even better because that's kind of like composting and everything. Just saying. But that will break down the real one faster, so there's a give and take with that one. Let's see, what else was I going to do? Oh, okay, so maybe you don't want to do it outside because you're already getting nasty weather, you're getting a lot of storms, or maybe you're just thinking, hey, this is styrofoam and a not real, a pressed boardwood crate. I don't want to put that outside at all. Great. Do the decoupage, decorate your pumpkins, and then add in, if you use these little guys like I did, add in some little interesting things. Put some other pumpkins on the side, put some pine cones, add in some of our dried florals from Dollar Tree. Just swoosh it up a bit to give it a little bit more oomph, fallness to it, and it'll look amazing. So it's all up to you what you're going to do, where you're going to put it, what you're going to do with it, that kind of. So I hope you've enjoyed these ideas. I hope you can implement some of them. Let me know down below in the comments. Are you going to try it with the small Dollar Tree ones? Are you going to try to get the bigger, more costly ones from Michael's or Hobby Lobby? Or are you going to go with real ones? I'd love to hear. Take care, and I will see you next time. See you soon.